welcome everyone. This is the valedictory for Do Din 2020. It's a ritual every Do Din that the valedictory is conducted by Partha Mukhopadhyay, Senior Fellow, Center for Policy Research. So over to Partha, sir.
Namaskar, and thank you for continuing with this convention. Uh, Now I feel almost like an institution myself, which means that it is time, as uh, I think Prasad was saying in the last session, for it to fade away. Uh, when this theme of this particular um, HUL was circulated, the Sabhya Samaj, uh, I was reminded of uh, an old story which apparently Margaret Mead, the anthropologist, basically told. Uh, there's been some reference. I looked it up to see whether it was a fake news story or whether it was actually true. But there is some reference quite a few years ago by a doctor who recounts listening to Margaret in a lecture talking about and मीड was asked कि civilization कब शुरू होती है, when does सभ्यता begin. और उन्होंने कहा कि वो तब से शुरू होती है जब कहीं जहाँ पे वो काम कर रही थी उन्हें मिला कि एक आदमी था जिसका थाई बोन जांग का जो हड्डी है वो टूटी थी. ये काफी पुरानी कुछ 10,000 साल पुरानी एक स्केलेटन थी जो उनको मिला और वहां दिखा गया था कि वो जांग की जो हड्डी थी वो टूट के जुड़ी हुई. एंड दैट टू हर वाज इन सम सेंस एन इंडिकेशन ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन, क्योंकि उसका मतलब ये था कि ये जो आदमी था वो हड्डी टूटने के बाद जब वो खुद अपने लिए कुछ भी नहीं कर पा रहा था, किसी और ने उसको संभाला, देखा और फिर उससे आगे बढ़ा जहां तक वो जब तक वो गुजर गया तब तक उसकी हड्डियां जुड़ चुकी थी और वो कुछ कर पाए. So for her, and I think in many other ways for many people, there is a link between sabhyata and care, which is another theme very strong in this particular दो दिन. तो अगर हम सिविलाइजेशन को केयर की तरह से देखें तो तीन चीजों की बात हो सकती है. एक जो जैसे कि इन्होंने कहा कि किसी को संभालना, किसी का देखभाल करना. दूसरा ये कि सावधान रहना, जो कि हम इस साल काफी कर चुके हैं. और तीसरा ये कि हमें किस चीज की फिक्र है कि नहीं फिक्र. I don't care about something or I do care. And in some sense, when Apurvanand ji began this particular edition of दो दिन और जब उन्होंने ग्रीविंग की बात कही, ग्रीफ तभी आती है जब आप किसी चीज को चाहते हैं, किसी चीज की फिक्र करते हैं, किसी की फिक्र करते हैं, तो उसके साथ भी ये जो फिक्र की एक इमोशन है वो जुड़ी हुई है. तो द क्वेश्चन इज हाउ वाइड इज दिस सर्कल ऑफ केयर. हम किन किन चीजों के बारे में, लोगों के बारे में, किन किन भावनाओं के बारे में, कहीं पे do we care about the way our democracy is being run? Do we care about whether other people are getting enough to eat? What do we care about? Right? That's one of the issues that I think is a question that was raised in this podium. दूसरी बात यह है कि जो सभ्यता की बात है वो कहाँ से आती है। सभ्य जो शब्द है काफी पुरानी, क्योंकि इसमें न कि क्लासिकल संस्कृत, उससे पहले शायद वैदिक संस्कृत में भी आपको ये मिलेगी, और ये आती है सभा से। और मतलब जो सभा में होने लायक हो वो सभ्य है, लेकिन सभा में होने लायक होने की जो बात है वो कौन तय करता है? Who decides that someone belongs or does not belong in a sabha, in a community, in a group? What are those reciprocal relationships that tie somebody to a community? वो कौन से रिश्ते हैं जो कि एक इंडिविजुअल को एक बड़े कम्युनिटी के साथ जोड़ के रखते हैं? And it is in that understanding of those rituals, in some sense, कि काफी सारे लोग काफी तरह की बात कहेंगे कि इस सभा में आपका शामिल होने के लिए आपको लंबा होना चाहिए, आपके आंखों के रंग नील होना चाहिए, या फिर आप अच्छी तरह से बोल पाएंगे। बट द कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ दीज रूल्स, इसमें कौन सी चीज समाज अपना लेती है कि ये जो रूल्स है इस रूल्स के दायरे में सभा बनेगी। That construction is essentially, and that is where I think the burden of knowledge comes, because the conversations that mediate the construction, ये जो रूल्स हैं ये कभी हो सकती है कि कोई एक इंडिविजुअल तय करे कि हाँ इस सभा में इस चीजों को इस तरह के लोग होंगे, but usually, especially as societies evolve, these happen through collective conversations of the sort of Dode. But these conversations are often mediated by people who are supposed to be quote unquote knowledgeable. And that is where the burden of knowledge comes. Kyunki, in some senses, it determines and influences the rules by which a society is constructed, the rules of belonging or not belonging, or it's precisely this mediation. And you can see this evolution of what is appropriately social over time in many societies. आप अपने तरह से हमारे इस देश में देख सकते हैं, बाहर के देशों में देख सकते हैं. And in some senses, it is that progress and construction and channelizing the conversation in a manner that moves to in some direction. That in some sense is I see the role of knowledge and academia, which I think, and a lot of conversation took place about that, especially across the different sessions of HUL. There were conversations that happened today. There were conversations with Amita and Kalyani, which happened specifically, but I think the issues were raised today when Gopa and Shata and others were talking about views from the field. काफी जगहों में कि ये जो कॉन्वर्सेशंस हैं, ये जो नॉलेज है, ये मीडिएशन जो रोल है वो किस तरह की होनी चाहिए. एंड ये पिछले 2 दिन से जो मुझे समझ में आई है ये है कि as people who are supposed to be these mediators, as people who are recognized for certain forms of knowledge, I think one of the core issues that comes about is what uh, Malik Simone spoke just before this. That we try too hard to make sense. Making sense automatically means a certain privileging of a particular set of ways of looking at the world over other ways of looking at it. क्योंकि अगर ये चीज सही रूप है देखने के लिए, इसका मतलब ये है कि और तरह से जो लोग देख रहे हैं इस चीज को, वो कुछ मायने में कम है या फिर गलत है. और ये जो पावर है, इस पावर को हमको बहुत सावधानी से इस्तेमाल करनी चाहिए और जहां तक हो सके नहीं करनी चाहिए. और इसीलिए एज academics, as people who are people, quote unquote, of knowledge in some sense, or seen by others to be people of knowledge, I think it is much more incumbent upon us to listen rather than speak. हमको सुनना बहुत ज्यादा है, बोलना बहुत कम है. And if there is one thing that this year and these past 2 days, ये पिछले 2 दिन हमें जिससे मैं सीखा हूं इन 2 दिनों से और पिछले साल से, इज हमारी जो जानकारी है वो बहुत ही कम है. और जितना हम औरों की बात सुने, शायद ये जो मेकिंग सेंस की बात है, अपने लिए मेकिंग सेंस की बात है, उस पथ पे थोड़ा सा और आगे बढ़ सकते. थैंक यू सो मच.
Vanchika, you're on mute.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Anand, would you want to step in?
The tradition normally is that nobody speaks after the valedictory.
Right.
But since we are in the mood for breaking old rules, Bhashwati, do you want to say something? Unmute yourself. Yeah.
I'm very happy because this is the first time I'm not running between the door and the registration table, and I've actually heard him through. And as always, I'm very surprised he paid attention to each and every detail, even when he was not online. Actually, he's listened to all the things, and he has really wrapped it up so very well. And thank you, Partho.
Malik, you're in the room. I can see that. Do you want to say something?
I think I've said enough.
No, I just thought that it's very interesting the way Partha has interpreted what you said, which is that it's incumbent upon us not to make sense.
No, to be able to, I mean, he's absolutely right. To be able to listen, to be able to sense in different ways rather than always the compulsion to pronounce. So yeah, it was really well taken.
Yeah, I think it's really the most important thing is that if this year has taught us anything, it is that we need to be able to teach ourselves to sense a lot more than to make sense. Is there anyone else who wants to say anything? Mittal Saab? Okay. So, Vanchika, do you want to tell us what's going to happen next?
Yes, we will actually go into a mode of listening again. We have a session on poetry starting at 6:15 with Sabika and Gohar sir. So we'll see everyone in the next session. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's been with us through the sessions today, one after another, and have been listening and have been engaging with all the sessions. So everybody on Zoom and everybody on Facebook, thank you for joining us through the day. We hope that we'll see you in the next session on poetry, post which we move into a performance that will be on live. I mean, that will be at the location itself and might be available for us to later to see. So next session at 6:15. That's the concluding ritual, the concluding poetry session at Dodin. Please do join us. And I thank Partha sir once again for summing up Dodin with the vocation of listening and evocating the sense to listen more in the year to come.
Thank you, everyone.